Welcome to Inform TV. I'm Ellen Repke, Alexandria, Minnesota. Today, this 7th day of March 2013, we're going to take a look at the Minnesota's Auditor's Report, Rebecca Otto, on Minnesota cities. I think it's an interesting little email that her office sent me, and it relates to what's going on in the legislature, of course, and taxes and property taxes and all that type of thing. The numbers are interesting, so I want to spend some time on it. Unfortunately, I'm going to the dentist. I haven't kept stuff up because I've had super pain in one tooth, so they either probably pulled a tooth in a little bit here or chop my head off. I told them whatever is cheapest. And but I thought, well, if I'm too bunged up, I can't talk. I need to get something on there. I'm digging into a bunch of stuff and trying to get some money in, and digging works better than money. I know that, and are easier. But just want to touch on a few things if I can't do a program for you when I get back here. And a couple little things I want you to look at that I'm working on. And that's our signal area. We just had that, you know, we're about a 40-mile radius from Melrose all the way up to Fergus Falls, and that type of thing. We're trying to get that. True frustration. None of these outstate towers or cable outlets want anything to do with an independent outstate station. They want control, 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 and they want the ability to censor things. One of the outfits that I can get to now, they got two farmers on their board, and they don't like Alan Repke, and they don't like the things he says. And I told the guy, I said, am I wrong in it? That's not the issue. They're my board members, and I have to follow their directive. Isn't that interesting? We call these things public utilities, yet if there's a board member on there that's got a massive conflict of interest, they can dictate what the citizens of Minnesota see. I thought you'd find that interesting when I looked at signal area and some of the things I'm trying to do there. My engineers got back to me with just some preliminaries. Hopefully next week, if my head doesn't swell up too big from the tooth deal, we'll have some more on the Big Ole Bay Bridge going across from City Park over here over to the west side. This is Lake Henry now, and Lake Agnes, and hopefully we'll change the name to Lake Alexandria to the north, and part of Lake Alexandria is Big Ole Bay. The statue of Big Ole is down here, and so you, the 12 people that listen to Inform TV, will know it. So if you get the church basement or the bar or the coffee shop, you can say the old guy is working yet on his Big Ole Bay Bridge, and it only needs to be 600 feet across, and we're going to span it to keep costs down. 4 sets of piling, so we'll have a 100-foot span, another 100-foot span, a 200-foot span in the middle where we can put lighting and that type of thing, and 2 more 100-foot spans on the other side. So I just thought I'd keep you informed because this week when I was talking to the advertiser, he said, why would I want to advertise on a station that's only got 12 listeners? So I just wanted to see that you 12 people were up to speed on what's going on, and then we'll look at some of the other things I was looking into this week. We had the value of the city here, and I guess I've got to go out there and do some pictures so all the people that listen to Inform TV have some ammunition when they talk to our illustrious city council, mayor, school board, county commissioners, that type of thing. None of them want me on the air, of course, and doing everything in their power to pull me off. But here's one of the things, and I just wanted you to know that I've sent an email to the auditor's office, and they referred it to the Minnesota Department of Education. So they said they'd get back to me next Monday, which is fine. Taking a look at some of the numbers and data and some of the video that we had here relating to the school sale, and so we'll see what happens next week on that. I also wanted to give you a little bit of info. I talked to indirectly through email through I think it's Deborah Powell, through a Remax lady here in town. Here is the Menards store in town, and to give you some actual data on properties for sale in Alexandria and some prime lots. And you got to understand, people, when I talk to high school, the closest neighbor to them to the west is our huge Douglas County Hospital now, and to the south is our Alexandria Technical School and Community College, and to the east is Nokomis, which leads back into the new Broadway district, where there's a lot of not subdivision but strip malls and professionals, that kind of thing. So the undeveloped property on that school to the east side is in some prime real estate in my view. And I also had, when I sent to the School Board Association, only one of them replied to the board members. I said, do any of you guys look out for actual taxpayer? And one of them, the only one that replied, said they were a commercial realtor, developer appraiser or something like that, and they said, well, obviously if they'd asked me to look into it, I wouldn't have did it the way they handle it. But they said they've seen these kind of deals before, and yeah, so have I, and I'm trying to address it. But anyway, I'll give you a little idea when people say this guy doesn't know anything, you know. And here's from Deborah Powell. Here, before I get, this is Menards right here, and they've got some lots for sale in there, and they got a purple lot, a blue lot, a brown lot, and a yellow lot here. And here's the Alex Power and Equipment, those nice guys. You know, I did that nice tour of their wonderful business there. Make sure you stop there and say, hey, we listen to Inform TV and think you should still be advertising there. But Gardenville Co-op that gets some of this TIF money wasn't very happy when I pointed that out to the citizens here as a press source, and so they had to pull their advertising from me to keep their one of their customers happy. But anyway, here's what Deb tells us. The purple property here, she says, is 0.94 acres, just a little less than an acre, and that's for sale at $346,000 per acre. Yep, $346,000 per acre. And the other listing she shows here, the blue one in the middle of those is 1.17 acres that's for sale at $430,700, and the brown block is 0.8 of an acre, just a little less than an 0.8 of an acre, and it must be the part just west of, what is it, Royal Tire, where it used to be Tires Plus, and that's for sale at $653,300. It's not even an acre. And then the fine folks over there at Alex Power, who I know would love to have it, and they should have that piece of property right to the east of them, because that's expanding business, or it should be. The east half of the piece that's for sale, there's an open lot there. They want $556,000 for that, and they want $276,000 for the other portion of that. And I think that's the property I said, or maybe I told myself that it's about 2.26 acres. So there's some property in Alexandria that these developers think is very important, and I think that's true. Now, whether they're going to sell for some of these outrageous listing prices, but prime property is prime property, and I think that open property as well as the school falls in that category. Yet at the same time, I don't know if I can get my mic out here to show you what the professionals tell us. And this person that told me, I don't know what I was talking about, I don't think has ever even been by the school, but whenever you mention something, I had this former acquaintance call me, usually calls me on my birthday, and can get back to all my former people that knew me in a previous life and kind of put on the good Christian image deal. Yeah, I checked on the bum up there in Alexandria, and now he's got some TV gig and still doesn't know blankety blank about anything, of course, but I was always bigger and richer in more powerful positions than any of those people are. That's what used to just drive them up the wall, of course. But at any rate, let's see if I can show you how professionals, and that's why I need to take some pictures for you 12 people that listen to Informed TV, the significance of what I was getting about that, how unique that property is and how a center core of the city it really is, and that's what just makes me furious, and yet how professionals handle things related to, if a professional does it, it's professional. You little commoners have no right to challenge any of our professional buddies. And let's see if I can get this phone reply I had and see if you can hear that. I think you'll find it interesting if I can make it work. Hold on here. Where is it at? Here we go. See if I can get it so you can hear it as well. This is one professional protecting the other professionals, even though they've never seen the property. He asked me what I was up to, so I told him. Here's a go.
Hi, Al, this is John. I was thinking about your comment the other day about the sale of the school in Alexandria. I'm telling you what right now. If they get $1 for the damn school, they're going to be damn lucky. Who else would buy it? You know, to get that school for anyone to use is going to take millions of dollars to get it all up to code. So, Alan, I'm sorry, but I think you're wrong. If they get $2 million for it, and the school has to clean up the hazardous waste, that's all fair. That's a good deal. They should be damn happy. If I was a taxpayer out there, I'd be thrilled, Al. I'm telling you, the code evaluation doesn't mean anything because that's valued as a school. But it's not a school anymore. It's just a building that wouldn't get up to code without a lot of money. I'm sorry, I disagree with you on that. I think I would thank the guy. That's my opinion. Just sharing it with you. Have a good day, Alan. Nice talking to you. Bye-bye. I'm glad to talk to you. That was fun. Hi, Alan. This is John. I was thinking about your comment the other day about...
At any rate, I think you'll see where I'm coming from. These professionals all look out for their professional buddies, even though they have no idea of actually looking at something before they would make a comment. And I thought you would find it fascinating how the networkers, even when they don't know the other networkers, look out for them. And with the part I loved about getting this phone message was the fact that whenever I get a comment for these kind of guys, I know I'm dead on, because this is their idea of professionalism. Of course, they've never sat on a board that actually does something. You know, the Southern Minnesota Beet Sugar Co-op, they said, well, you're just a beet farmer. We used to generate our own electricity, people, because it was cheaper than buying it from NSP, and used to process 12,000 ton of beets per day. I think they're up around 14 or 17,000. But the factory, when I was there on the board, was designed for 6, and we were processing 12. And obviously it took some updates, but the main part of the factory, the diffuser, never changed. And so when I'm telling you something, either personal experience of business that I've been involved in or oversaw or had to make some tough decision and actually write my name on there and deal with these accountants and lawyers and all that kind of thing. And so I just thought you'd find it interesting as we start to look into some of the things that our state auditor says about cities here. But I'm going to take a quick break here. I'm going to have to go get that tooth checked out, and we'll see how long it takes before I can talk again. So we're going to take an intermission here on Inform TV.